Welcome back to the Minecraft Survival Series. This is episode 34, and we are starting off in this lovely little area that we worked on in the last episode. I really love this place. We built so many houses last episode, but this is by far my favorite little environment. It's got a little bit of work to do, but for the bare bones, the start of it so far looks really nice, really cool. The residents are not in the village yet, and I think that's what we need to do today, because a couple episodes ago, we had built ourselves a villager breeder. Just in here, this is our classic village. Look at this. I love this place. Welcome on into Old Town. I love this place. It is so cool. We make our way down here. All the way, we have our villager breeder. How are we doing, guys? Yep, they are trapped nicely, and there are some small villagers. We need to get all of these guys all the way to Elversiden. You see this train ride? It currently goes to Elversiden, but it looks pretty bare bones. It comes out here. I don't like this. This is not looking very good. I'm thinking some sort of old factory or mine shaft aesthetic. Okay, so what do we want for today's build? I think we want some spruce, oak moonstone, tough, andesite. I think these blocks will do. I think this is kind of the palette I want. I want like a very stony building. It's meant to be like an old, not church. I don't know what the vibe would be. We'll see it when we start getting building, but this is, we got some tough, got some oak and spruce to complement it, and then we're going to go grab a bunch more stone from Old Town. Right, here we are. What we want to do is we probably want to get a design for this started. So I'm thinking it's going to go about here. Finish the railway coming into it. Railway goes about here. We need to think of a layout. Okay, so we got this block done. This is going to be like a big main block of the build. And then I think I want something to come along here. And then I also kind of want a tower. So I've got it all plotted out. Let me connect the dots because I think it'll be a lot easier. We've got this one big chunk here. We've got a longer slice here. And then at the back, we will have a tower, which I think will be kind of nice. So we'll lodge in the tower here. This is the tower. That square there. Boom. And then this is this one here. There we go. So I think that's a bit easier to see. We'll pillar up. Yeah, there we go. I like that layout. So we'll have this bit is the main bit. This is where the villagers will come in through the cart. We're going to have like a nice pointy roof. I think that'll be kind of cool. And then this bit will go alongside. The roof will be similar style to this one. And then I want a nice cool tower here. So I think what we'll do is we will get a start on this build here. This one. And I've got all these blocks. Make a layout quickly. So, right. We've run out of stone, but luckily I know a place that has a lot of it. The pit. Everything spoils back down to Old Town, and I do not mind that at all. We need a bunch of this stone. We're going to basically just use the stone as the foundation blocks, and then we'll do the texturing. I think that makes more sense. All right, let's get back to finishing the layout for this build. I'm going to quickly speedy build the outer casing, and then I'll show you what my plan is. Okay, I think this shape works quite nicely. It's very big. It's a very big build. I am looking forward to getting this built. Oh, look at it. So, as I said, we're going to do a lot of filling in with the stone, and then we'll texture it up. And then we'll add in some, like, I think accent of spruce. The roof's going to be spruce, but we'll get into it right now, I think. The build is almost complete. It just needs interior, and we just need to finish up on doing the little bit of texturing. We've got a couple of walls left, this one notably, so I'm gonna just splodge out some little bits like this, like that. Maybe we'll do here as well. And these can be maybe not that much. So I want near the edges mainly. Stone brick like that. I think that looks nice. And then kind of surrounding it, we have some andesite. And it just looks like the textures are fading out a little bit. It's cracked away. I think that looks really nice. Oh, there we go, there we go. I'll show you in just a moment. We'll just fill it in with the andesite. I think that looks okay. And as you can see, we've done it on the rest of the build as well. So it looks really nice. We're just going to make our way up here a little bit though. This build is almost finished. Look at it. It is massive. It's awesome. All the texturing is now done. Let's take a quick look at it. So we've got this massive pillar. We'll go from the front. It's massive. We got a little flag here. This is the flag of Elversiden, the blue and then we've got I love this little bit here. I love the roof as well. I put a little wheel up here. I think that looks nice to fill in the space. You can actually come all the way up to the top, which has such a beautiful view. Look at this. Oh, that's so cool. I love it. It looks really awesome up here. Thinking we have like a big storage shelf here, maybe like that, and then we can do that, and then it needs to be quite tall. And then we can do that again. As I said, big storage shelf. That's kind of... Oh, why is it not letting me go up? There we go. And then we can put in final. So there we go. We've got a nice little shelf there. I think that looks cool. We'll stick in some things like a crafting table. Nice. So I think we'll have like a barrel here and a barrel there. I'm going to stick some little things like that. Or do I spin the barrels around? The tripwire, I really like the look of it that way. And I think I do want the tripwire. Nice. You there. I need a chest, which I'm going to stick there. And I might go get some bricks. I think some pots would be nice. There's so many turtles along this area as well. It's really nice. It's like a turtle beach. That'd be such a fun project one day. Turtle beach. Oh man, look at that view. It looks so cool. Absolutely massive from the distance. It towers over a lot of the builds that we've done. I do think my favorite bit is the roof. That little bit there, the overhang. Oh, I showed my fiance this build and she was like, oh, is it a church? I was like, no, but I guess it could be an old church. So I think maybe that's kind of its lore we're gonna have, is like an old church that's been redone into a purposed villager. There we go. So we can have that there. Nicely like that. Put you there. A lantern there. I might stick our big pot there. Boom. Now, if we want to put some flowers in them, we can. But I don't really mind them as just little pots. Right, I want to move my attention, though, over to the bar. So we'll just go back and forth. Nice. There we go. So we've got the bar going. Got the bar going. That looks nice. I like it. Oh, yeah, by the way, we have done the exterior on here as well. So we've got like a little flower bed up here. I love the like little hanging lanterns. And just up there, you can kind of see it. I need a good angle. And you can see we've got a little anchor on the wall, which I think looks really nice. So we've got like a little harbour down here, which I think is kind of fun. Just import some like fishermen, you know? It's like, it's like a little trading point for the villagers. This is a big impactful bit. I like it here. I like it a lot. Okay, I think that looks a little bit better as like a restaurant design. I like that a little bit more. And then we've got this guy working very nicely. Bringing all of the food back and forth. Happy, 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 happy. We have gotten so much done. I don't really know what this thing is. It looks like a church. It looks like a castle, a keep. I don't know. It is meant to be our villager breeder transportation building. Chapel, maybe? Chapel could be cool. But it is done. There's a few little bits that I want to touch up on, like the harbour. But that... we'll do it another day. I really like it though. I really love the detail put onto the outside of this build. I'm not too sure about this path. I need your guys' feedback on this. Hello. I don't know. I really wanted this kind of colour. I think the stripped oak. Maybe I need to sprinkle in some oak, but this kind of colour looked really nice next to the sand. And I don't know if this is just too dark. So please give me your feedback on a kind of path design. I do kind of want this kind of saturation. I'll run them in a test world, see what I think, how I like them. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm being honest. So I need your guys' feedback. That would be fantastic. But we make our way up nicely into this little open veranda area. Nice little look. I love the look over to Elversiden over there. This is so cool. This is really nice. We of course make our way into the entrance, which is really nice. Look at it. We got this lovely shelving unit here. I think just adds some detail to it. And if we make our way upstairs, this is the main function of the build. We've got the minecart, which takes us all the way to our villager breeder, where we get these little fun guys. How you doing, pal? Hello. So that takes us all the way over to Old Town, which we did a couple episodes ago now. That was a really fun project, and it's all just linking together at this point. So the minecart takes us there, and this is where they'll get dropped off, to which we'll have to figure out the transport over to Elversiden. I imagine boats will probably be the easiest solution. One of my favorite things about this build is you can make your way up to the top of the tower, and you just get such a nice view every time it hits night as well. It's a really nice view from the night. You can see all the glowing houses with the lights. So cool up here. It's flipping tall, man. It's really tall. I did not realize it was going to be this tall when I plotted it out, thought about it, but yeah, I'm happy. Being honest, I know I say this a lot, but this might take the cake for my favorite build. Genuinely. I don't know, I just love the details, the texturing. It looks really nice with the cobbled bricks at the edges, almost like it's just weathered away from the edges. Is like the little bar area, the little area where villagers can get a drink as they come to visit. And obviously we got this goober here. This guy, I got the idea from Gemini Tay on the Hermitcraft server. She recently built a tavern, and I thought it was adorable how this little goober goes back and forth between the chests. So I was super happy with that, and I was like, oh, I'm going to magpie that idea. So thank you very much for that. Just goes back and forth. I need to add in some potions. I need to really brew some potions. All of my potions I used in the last episode were just from like going in shipwrecks, and we are out. So we need to get some more potions. Actually brew some, maybe build a build to brew some potions. Right, I think we need to load up on some more supplies because this build is done. Don't know if we're going to get round to populating the village in today's video. We will do before we round up. That is we are going to make our way over to Old Town because I do not like the train station that's over there. I don't think it looks very nice, and I want to get it looking a little bit better. I'm thinking mine shaft style build, maybe like a little build there to show that it's kind of like a working industrial plant as you walk into the villager area. So we're going to make our way over there now. Let's do it. Okay, that was pretty much a very quick, fun build. Only took a couple of hours. I love it. I really do. I think it's so much better than the old build. I think the old build just looks so simple, plain. I wasn't a fan. I was not a fan, but I think this is a lot different and I like it. We did, as you can see, have to divert the tracks a little bit more. It takes a little bit of a weird course, but I kind of like it. I think it's a bit more fun. I hope the villagers enjoy that. But yes, it comes out of this little mine shaft here that we have built. It is held up by some stilts nicely. We made a little bit of rock formation. We might make a bit more. I think I mentioned in the video when we did Old Town that I want to build a birch forest here, and I think a custom birch forest would be really fun, and so we might come back to texturing this a little bit more when we do that. But this build, yeah, it's nice. We've got a little chimney here. You can see here we've got a lot of crates with some coal in it. Another build, I found this on Corralis's video from the new Hermitcraft Season 11. I will not lie, taken a lot of inspiration lately from the Hermits. I've gotten back into watching them recently towards the end of Season 10, and I'm obviously currently watching Season 11, and it's fantastic. They're so much fun. They are so creative people, and they are fantastic builders, and I really aspire to be like some of them. Oh my goodness. But it's very similar. It's I wanted it to be a bit more of a working building. You can access upstairs via some stairs, which is really nice. It's literally a hollow interior. I'm probably going to leave it like this for a little bit. I think we will add something in here. Maybe like a smelting system or something. But for now, I'm just going to leave it empty. We are almost out of time for this video. I've been liking open windows a lot. I think they look nice if done well. And I really like the little brown accent. Nice little flower bush here. And as you can see, it's all textured cobbly stone. It's meant to be a working yard. So I think some more decorative stuff around here could be nice. Maybe some cranes, maybe some machines would be really cool. Maybe expand this design out further a little bit. Add some more buildings. But for the purpose it intends to look nice as we leave a tunnel, which is our villager breeder, it does the job. It's just meant to look nice for today's video. If I want to do some more with it, I will do it. I like building. I like building builds with purpose. You know, if I'm being real, it's my favourite thing about Minecraft is building, is doing just different things. And today I've kind of gone out of my comfort zone and gone a bit more realistic, a bit more gothic, and I really like it. And I know we do need to build some more purposeful builds soon. I've got a lot of builds we need to build. We need to build like a super smelter. We need to build some farms. We really need to get around some farms. But just to have a little bit of fun in today's episode has been really nice to make this look pretty. We of course need to start breeding up these goobers, getting these guys ready. Oh my goodness, they've grown up. Oh, look at your moustache beard, sir. Wow. Elegant, sir. Elegant. We need to get you guys moved over to Elversiden. Yes, your new home. We of course have run out of time in today's episode to do that. It has taken a little chunk this week to build everything we've done. So we are going to run out. I think next episode, the beginning of next episode, we will get these villagers moved into Elversiden, getting the place populated and looking epic. And what we will also do in the next episode is I think we are going to work on a nether base. We do not really have a base in the nether. It is literally just a box. If I'm being brutally honest with you guys, I don't go to the nether at all. I don't touch it. I'm scared of it. Terrified. I need to be braver. I need to be like Steve and go to the nether. In the next episode, we will work on a nether base, which will be the start to a nether highway, because I want to start traveling a little bit further. I want to expand outside of these locations. Journey, find some new locations, and just make transport a little bit easier, you know? I know it's only a couple hundred blocks that way, but it's probably like a 20 block distance in the nether. You know, I want to go to a mangrove that is like 200,000 blocks that way. A 40-minute walk, boat ride in Minecraft. I don't have wings yet, so I think establishing a nether highway will be really helpful and really good to get started, because, you know, we're not in the late game, but we are quite far into this world that we need to start thinking about more transport and expanding before we obviously make our way into the end to get elytras. But I think we're still a little further away from that. I'm not rushing it. I'm taking our time. I'm enjoying what is, I suppose, the early game. But I have really enjoyed today's build. This has been really fun. I really love it. I love it. I love this flag, by the way. Sorry, I know this is really random. I love the flag. I love that I've established this. This is going to be the flag for Elversiden. But this build, in general, I love it. I really like it. I'm really proud of it. So I want you guys to let me know what you guys think of this. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. As I said, next episode, we are going to finally get round to moving the villagers from over there to here to then over there. So we'll do that in the beginning of the next episode, and we will get on with a nether base, I think, because I think that'll be a lot of fun. And it's nearing Christmas, it's nearing the end of the year, and I am so excited. As I mentioned, if we hit 600 subscribers before the end of the year, before the new year of 2026 starts, I will build a statue in the best comment suggestion going. And we've had a couple of good ones. We've had some dragons, we've had some statues of like a Colossus build or my player head. So I'm really looking forward to maybe building all of them, if not some of them, or incorporating them into one big statue. I have no clue. Let me know some cool ideas that you would maybe like to see as a statue, and then we will maybe put it up for a poll, see what the best statue is. But we have to hit 600 subscribers before the end of the year. So make sure you share with your Minecraft homies, you know, your mum, your nan, your gran, anyone that likes playing some Minecraft. Share with them the YouTube channel. You know, they can join us on this epic journey of building up this forever world. I'm loving it. I'm loving this world. I love it so much. It is so awesome. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you smash like down below. Let me know what you thought about it and what you'd like to see in this world, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, my friends.